You don't become strong in the light. You become strong in the dark. In those quiet, cold moments when no one is watching, when no one is clapping, when the room is empty, and the only thing you hear is the sound of your own breath and your own thoughts trying to convince you to quit. But you don't, because you were built in the dark. They look at you now and think you got lucky. They think success just showed up at your doorstep. They think confidence was given to you like a gift. But they weren't there. They didn't see you when it was all falling apart. They didn't see you holding it together with nothing but grit and prayer. They didn't see the nights you cried into your pillow and wiped your tears before the morning came. They didn't hear the voices in your head that screamed you're not good enough. And they didn't see you fight back every single time. They didn't see you break. And they didn't see you rebuild yourself from scratch. But that fits okay, because they don't just have to see it. That's the thing about being built in the dark. It's not for applause. It sets not for validation. It asks for something greater. It sets for your purpose. You want to shine? Then first, learn how to survive when there's no light at all. The world loves to celebrate the moment you win. But no one claps for the process. No one claps when you sear training at 4 a.m. No one claps when you're reading alone, when you're broke, when you're overlooked, when you're doubted. That fits the dark. And if you sir in that place right now, let me tell you something. That fits where champions are made. Every great thing you see around you, every success story you admire, it started in the dark. Steve Jobs, rejected, fired from his own company. J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter in poverty and depression. Nelson Mandela, 27 years in a prison cell before changing the world. And the Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu sallallahu, mocked, oppressed, isolated in the cave of Hira, before the message spread across the globe. What do they all have in common? They didn't give up when no one believed in them. Because they weren't working for the people. They were working for a purpose. So when the world goes quiet, go harder. The silence isn't a sign of failure. It is a sign of transformation. It sets the cocoon before the butterfly. It sets the seed before the tree. It sets the desert before the rain. You don't need an audience. You need discipline. You need hunger. You need a reason that's bigger than your excuses. People ask, how did you do it? How did you become so strong? And the answer is simple. I was built in the dark. When no one saw me, I saw myself. When no one believed in me, I chose to believe anyway. When nothing around me made sense, I trusted in something greater. Let me tell you something real. Success isn't stoned, and the rent is due. Every single day. You don't train once and stay strong. You don't pray once and stay guided. You don't work once and stay successful. It's every day. It's every moment. And most of those moments happen in silence. That's why when people finally see the result, the wealth, the strength, the voice, the peace, the power, they say shocked. But you say not, because you earned it in the dark. You know what the dark teaches you? It teaches you how to rely on yourself, how to listen to your gut, how to build when no one helps you, how to speak when your voice is shaking, how to pray when your heart is broken. It teaches you patience. It teaches you pain. But above all, It teaches you power. There is power in darkness. There is growth in silence. There is purpose in pain. You've got to stop looking at your struggle as punishment. It sets preparation. It's the fire that's burning off everything that's weak in you, so that all that's left is pure strength. Because gold is refined in fire, and souls are refined in suffering. So the next time life gets hard, don't say, "Why me?" Say, "Build me. Break me if you have to. But when it's done, make sure I come out unshakable. Built in the dark, for the light, but not dependent on it." You don't need permission. You don't need motivation. You need a decision. A decision that no matter how dark it gets, no matter how long it takes, you will rise, crawling if you have to, crying if you must, alone if no one stays. But you will rise, because greatness isn't a gift. It's also a choice. It's a fight, and it's a fire that burns quietly while the world is busy sleeping. So if you're in a dark place right now, don't run. Don't numb it. Don't hide from it. Own it. Because this is your construction zone. This is your factory. This is where the old you dies, and the new you is born. You are being built in the dark. Built for something greater. Built for a moment that tastes coming. Built for a purpose you can fit even see yet. And when that moment arrives, when your time comes, you won't need to announce it. You won't need to explain. Because the light will reveal what the dark created. And the world will finally see what only God saw in you all along.